Oh, English, 800 calories a mile. Just be very still, I ain't gonna hurt anybody.
Stand clear.
See this car parked in the local Tesco's car park, and no one will bat an eye. Just another rusty old Vauxhall, says Deborah. What a poor man can't afford a decent car, says Margaret. But in 1990, it was a whole nother story. This was the car police feared, able to outrun cars such as the Ferrari 348 and Porsche 911 Turbo at the time, comfortably able to seat 4 people with a top speed of 177 miles an hour from its mighty 3.6 litre twin turbocharged engine. This is a wolf in sheep's clothing. This is the Vauxhall Carlton. This isn't any old Vauxhall Carlton. This is the Lotus Carlton. What's the difference? Here's some backstory. 1990, Britain were filled with these dreary old hatchbacks, Rover Metros, Fiestas, the lot. However, manufacturers from other countries were producing these performance saloon cars, such as Mercedes with their 500e and BMW with their brand new M5 at the time, the E34. These were big displacement, high performance saloon cars. During this time, Vauxhall released a saloon from their range, the Carlton, otherwise known as the Opel Omega in other European countries. But there was one problem with the Carlton. It had a 3 litre inline-6 engine compared to the M5's 3.6 litre and the 500e's 5 litre V8. In other words, it was lacking in power, producing only 200 brake horsepower and 199 pound-feet of torque. Vauxhall had to turn the tables, so they gave their bog standard Carlton to Lotus. What they got back was this twin turbocharged 3.6 litre 419 pound-feet of torque, 377 brake horsepower super saloon. This was in Testarossa territory. A Vauxhall competing against a V12 Ferrari. You never hear that in the headlines of 2019, I'll tell you that. This wasn't just fast for the time, it could still give a modern day sports car a run for its money. To test this out, I put the Carlton up against a modern day B8 Audi RS4 Avant. Pretty impressive, eh? But this car isn't just a straight line monster. You see, when Lotus had their hands on this, not only did they tinker with the displacement torque figures and putting in twin turbos, they also messed around with the suspension, gearbox and chassis, meaning this is able to do this. Oh, sliding the rear out, beautiful. I'm still holding it, look at that. And when you've got the front to stop, you can stop it. However, this specific Lotus Carlton is a special one, because as you can see, it's wearing the plate 40RA, meaning this car has a very, very interesting story about it. Despite costing £45,000, the Lotus Carlton wasn't exactly helping Vauxhall financially, because not all of these Carltons were being paid for. 26th of November 1993, this Lotus Carlton was stolen from a home in the West Midlands. The following weeks there were multiple ram raids using a quote-unquote green saloon car that went like a jet. This car was a getaway driver's ultimate weapon. In fact, these robbers were so cocky with this twin turbocharged monster that they were undertaking ram raids just meters away from a police station. Yet they always got away with it. In fact, this car is thought to be dumped into a river or disassembled for parts. Little do they know, it was kept in a barn and restored over time. And now, I'm driving it. I do want to show you a little party piece about this car. Cruise at 40 or 50 and everything's refined, quiet and delicate. Put your foot down. First turbo spools up. Wait a little longer. Second one spooling. And boy, does it make a difference. No. I'll be honest with you. What I'm doing here is a bit illegal. In fact, I'd better go take this to the test track before the police see me driving this, because they're still on the lookout for this today. Right, arrived here. Guess it's time to lap the track. And he started, and lots of, little to no wheel spin. That's really good. Accelerating towards the first corner. Nice and tidy, all little backfire. And oh my, okay, very, very slow. Ooh, and he's going very, very wide off, all into the grass. That's not a good look. And lots and lots of tyre smoke. Oh, and he's sliding it into there. That is a very nice drift, but I don't think it would go very well with a lap time, and all over the grass. Lot of smoke. But very, very untidy. And oh, he's gonna hit the camera. Oh, he hit the camera. And going into the hammerhead, really early braking. Obviously drifting it through the hammerhead as well. Oh, and he's drifting it through the hammerhead. What a legend this Stig is. Still sliding it. See, I told you this car's very, very easy to slide. Look at the tyre smoke there. Very fast. And oh, and he's still sliding. What's he doing? Oh, and he's sliding into the follow through. Oh wow, he's off the track. He's not following the line. Oh wow, he's sliding it very well. Oh my god, he just crashed. Oh, but Stig never gives up. He's reversing. The backfire, he's gonna go. Look at that tyre smoke. This car is a drift machine and a drag legend. This is insane. Very strange driving from the Stig. Never seen this before. Oh wow, look at that angle. He's even yanking the handbrake. I thought it was just... Okay, so he's on purposely sliding it. And oh, and he's coming to the... Oh wow, very, very wide off, and he goes backwards. That was a 1 minute 46. That was a pretty terrible lap time, but oh well. Very, very entertaining to watch. Anyways, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a like. It did take me a lot of effort to make. Yeah, so a like would be appreciated, a share would be really nice, and a comment down below on what you think of the series would be amazing. Anyways, have a good one. Cheers, have a great day. You guys are amazing. Cheers. Okay, third time I'm gonna say cheers, and then when I have to say cheers this third time, then it's gonna go to the outro. Okay, 3, 2, 1, cheers.
Sie pudert sich die Nase, ich pop eine Zanny. Checke Fashion Nudes auf meinem Handy. Rocke Gucci, Prada, Louis, Fendi. Pferdemädchen lesen gerne Wendy.